Welcome to Cursive Lesson 27. We have now finished doing all the letters separately, both lowercase and capital. So now we're going to move on to high frequency words. The words that we see the most, so therefore we write them the most. Make sure you put your heading on. You always want to do that first thing, your name, number, date. Directions: trace each word and use the dots provided to practice writing each word. So the words we have are to, both beginning with a lowercase t and a capital T, and the. Two of the most frequently written and read words. So to and the is what we're going to work on. So in these words, your pen or pencil, you should be using pencil, will not lift up until it ends the word. We will not cross this T until we are done with the O. Then we go back and cross. Okay, so we start on the dot. And we curve up to the top, trace back down that line, curve touch the bottom. Now we're going to loop up to the dotted line. We're going to trace back on that line, complete that oval, loop around, make your tail. Now is when you pick up your pencil and cross your T. You do it at the very end of the word. I'm going to do that again. We're going to slant up, trace back down, touch the bottom, curve up to the dotted line, trace back on that line, complete your circle, make your little curl there, your little loop, and your tail. Then you go back and cross your T. Okay, starting that, we're going to trace up, back down the same line, touch the bottom, curve up to the dotted line. You're going to trace back on that line, touch the bottom, complete the oval, make your little curly Q and your tail. It's like a little curl hair. And then now we go back and cross the T. Starting dot, trace up, back down, touch the bottom, curve up to the middle, trace back down, touch the bottom all the way to the middle, make your little curly Q and your tail, and then cross your T. Okay, so now we're going to do some of the word to on our own. Starting dot, you're going to slant up, not all the way to the top, just part way. Trace back down that line, touch the bottom. Now we're going to curve up to the dotted line, curve back down, touch the bottom, curve around till we complete that oval, loop around, make your tail. Now we go back and cross the T. Okay, so we're going to slant up, trace back down, touch the bottom, curve up to the dotted line, curve back around, complete your oval, make your little loop and your tail, cross your T. Starting dot, I'm going to slant up, trace back down, touch the bottom, curve up to the dotted line, retrace that line till you touch the bottom, complete your oval, make your loop and your tail. Then you cross your T. Starting dot, curve up, trace back down, touch the bottom, curve up to the middle, retrace on that line, touch the bottom, complete your oval, make your little loop and your tail, and cross your T. So that is the word to with a lowercase t. now we're going to use a capital T. We're going to use that, actually write the capital T and lowercase t a lot. There's many, many words that have that letter in it. So I told you when we went over the letter T that there's a couple of ways to form it. I'm going to, there's one where you can make it and then go back and cross it. I'm going to do it all in one step. So this T is your choice. If you want to go back and put the top on it at the end, you're welcome to do so. But I'm going to do it all with one motion. I'm not going to pick up my pen until I'm done with the letter O. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to loop around, dip down, and then go to the top, trace back down, curve to the bottom, curve up toward the dotted line, make a point, cross across, curve up to the dotted line. Kind of went off my tracing there, sorry. Then I loop around to the bottom, complete my oval, my loop, and my tail. So I didn't pick up my pen once until I completed the letter. Now if you just want to start here and then go back and cross, you can do that. Okay, I'm going to loop it. Continue up, trace down, touch the bottom, make your point, curve across, curve up to the middle dotted line, trace back down to the bottom, curve back up, make your little loop in your tail, starting dot, curve around, touch the top, trace back down, curve up, make your point, go across, curve up to the middle, retrace back down, complete your oval, loop and make your tail. Starting dot, I'm going to curve, touch the top, retrace back down, touch the bottom, go toward the middle, make a point, okay. Curve up to the middle, retrace back down, touch the bottom, complete your oval, make your little loop and your tail. Okay, so now we're going to do the word to on our own. Starting dot, I'm going to do that little loop, curve up, touch the top, retrace back down, curve up toward the middle, make that point, go across, curve up to the middle, retrace, touch the bottom, complete my oval, make my loop and my tail. Starting dot, I'm going to curve around. I know that this can kind of look like a J, but it is the letter T. I'm going to touch the top, trace back down, touch the bottom, curve up toward the middle, make a point, go across, curve up to the middle, retrace back down, touch the bottom, complete your oval, make your loop and your tail. Starting dot, I'm going to curve, touch the top, touch the top again, retrace down, curve up to the middle, make your point. Okay, then we cross, go curve up to the top, retrace down to the bottom, complete your oval, make your loop and your tail. Okay, one more. Okay, we're going to make our loop, touch the top, retrace, curve down to the bottom, touch the bottom, curve toward the middle, make a point, come across, curve up to the middle, retrace down to the bottom, complete your circle, make your loop and your tail. So that's the capital letter T for to. Now onto the. Okay, again, we're not going to cross a T until we finish the entire word. We get to E. So as starting dot, I'm going to slant up, retrace back down, touch the bottom, slant up, touch all the way to the top. I'm going to curve back, go all the way to the bottom, retrace back up that H, touch the middle, curve around, touch the bottom. Now I'm going to curve up toward the middle, loop back, touch the bottom, make your tail. Now we're going to cross the T. Okay, starting dot, we're going to slant up, retrace back down, touch the bottom, slant all the way to the top, curve back, touch the bottom, retrace up, touch the middle, curve down, touch the bottom, you're going to slant up toward the middle, curve back, touch the bottom, make your tail, then you go back and cross your T. Okay, so starting dot, we're going to slant up, retrace back down, touch the bottom. We're going to slant all the way to the top, curve back, touch the bottom, retrace up to the middle, curve, touch the bottom, slant toward the middle, curve back, touch the bottom, make your tail, and then cross. Okay, so starting dot, we're going to make our own now. We're going to slant up, don't go all the way to the top for the T, just part way. Retrace back down, touch the bottom. We're going to slant. This time we're going to go all the way to the top. Curve back, go straight down. Retrace up that line, curve around to the middle. Continue curving around, touch the bottom. Now you're going to curve, slant toward the middle. You're going to curve back, touch the bottom, make your tail. Then we go back and cross the T. Okay, starting dot. I'm going to slant up, retrace back down, touch the bottom, slant toward the middle, retrace. We're going to curve back, go all the way to the bottom, retrace back up, touch the middle, curve, touch the bottom, slant towards the middle, slant back, touch the bottom, make your tail, and then cross your T. Starting dot, slant up, retrace back down, slant all the way to the top now, curve back, go straight to the bottom, retrace back up, curve to the middle, curve back to the bottom, slant toward the middle, curve back, touch the bottom, make your tail, and cross your T. So that is the word the with a lowercase t. Now we're going to do the word the with a capital T. So again, you have two options with making your capital T. I'm going to do it with one motion. So I'm going to start on that starting dot. I'm going to curve around, touch the top, retrace back down, touch the bottom, go toward the middle, curve up, make a point. Now I'm going to slant all the way up to the top, curve back, go down to the bottom, retrace that line to the middle, curve down to the bottom, curve to the middle. I'm going to slant back, make my loop backwards, and then my tail. If you chose to cross it after, that's the time you'd cross it. Starting dot, make my loop, curve to the top, retrace, back down, curve around, make a point, cross, slant all the way to the top, loop back, go to the bottom, retrace, to the middle, curve down, curve up, slant to the middle, loop back, touch the bottom, make your tail. Starting dot, and make our loop, curve, retrace, touch the bottom, curve up, make your point, cross, slant up to the top, loop back, touch the bottom, retrace, curve up to the middle, down to the bottom, slant up to the middle, loop back, touch the bottom, make your tail. Okay, so now we're going to write the word the with a capital T. Starting dot, we're going to loop, touch the top, retrace, slant down to the middle, curve up, make a point, cross. We're going to slant up to the top, loop back, touch the bottom, retrace back up, touch the middle, curve down to the bottom, slant up to the middle, loop back, and make your tail. Okay, starting dot, we're going to make our loop, touch the top, retrace back down, curve up to the middle, make a point, cross, slant up, back, touch the bottom, retrace up, touch the middle, loop down to the bottom, slant up to the middle, loop back, touch the bottom, make your tail. So your pencil does not lift until the word is done. Starting dot, I'm going to curve up, touch the top, retrace back down, curve, make a point, cross, slant up, loop back, retrace back up to the middle, down to the bottom, slant up to the middle, loop back, touch the bottom, make your tail. Alright, so now we've completed the word to with both lowercase and capital and the with lowercase and capital. It's now time for you to continue practicing on the back. Thank you for joining me.